To say hi to Connie O'Reilly and all his folk in O'Reilly's on 35th Street and 5th Avenue, and also to all the folk in O'Reilly's on 31st Street and Broadway. And a very special hi to all in Finn McCool's on Main Street, Burt Washington in Long Island. Hi to all there, and Connie, we're looking forward to you coming over to Ireland soon. And hi to all the folk over there in New York who are watching and logged on. So we have this year's Grand Marshal, Mel, the one and only Mel Doherty. Well done, the weather's great, great parade.
I played the St. Anthony actually this morning.
And the Child of Prague, I hope.
Yeah.
Well done, it's going to be a great parade.
It's a great privilege to be here today as Grand Marshal. And the whole crowd gathered out, and I say with the help of St. Anthony and a few other saints,
away you go and let the parade begin.
You're very good. And looking well, and a green hat too.
Good, let's go. Michael Mooney, well done. You are the chairperson of the parade today.
Yeah, great day. Thankfully the weather's...
There's a few snowflakes,
just be wary of that. I think we have a few people praying and the Child of Prague's out, and we're hoping that another hour we'll be through.
Well, if you just to flash back to last year, do you remember last year it rained in our parade last year?
It did rain in our parade, but not in the people. I think they were very happy, and in fairness they put a lot into it, so it was great to see. So
this year, bigger and better.
Yeah, there's a lot of bands there, there's a lot of colourful groups and floats and everything up there. So, you know, there's a lot of people happy up there, and of course...
a lot of work went into this parade, Michael. You'd like to thank a few people.
Yeah, we've a small committee. We could do it a lot more, but we put in a lot of effort to make sure the parade doesn't die in the county town. It's important it doesn't. I think more and more effort needs to be put in it, and hopefully we will talk to Cavan Chamber next year about maybe taking it over. And you know, it's something that is very important. St. Patrick's Day is as Irish as it could be, so we need to keep a parade going, and hopefully we can get more people involved.
And you never know, Michael, we might just turn it into a weekend festival for next year.
Weekend festival would be great. There's talk of somebody full-time coming in looking at festivals and all in Cavan, which would be a great bonus to the town. And if we had a weekend festival, it'd be great.
So great. So to get back to the parade, you say plenty of marching bands, lots of music, and Paul Cox was telling us earlier, a lot of children involved in the parade this year.
Yeah, lots of different sporting groups and any other groups. I actually seen, I didn't even know until today that we have a wrestling club in Cavan. So you learn something new every day.
Club.
So yeah, a wrestling club. So it's great. Great to see different diversities and multicultural, multi-group. It's what St. Patrick's Day is all about.
So fair play to you for having the parade today, and it's great that we're sending it live all over the world via Irish Web TV. Great stuff.
Yeah, great to have Irish Web TV involved, so thanks very much.
So great for everybody over the world. Watch this parade.
Thank you.
And here we are in Cavan Town for St. Patrick's Day parade, and I'm already catching up with some very festive people. First of all, here I've got Abby. Hi, Abby. And
Margaret.
And you're here for the very happy, great St. Patrick's Day parade. And Abby, you're telling me you've got somebody that you'd like to say hello to.
Yeah.
Where?
I've got cousins in Canada, Scotland, Northern Ireland. Oh, great! Now I have my hat. That's wonderful. Who else have I got? I've got a neighbour who's in Australia.
Chris, I forgot to say they live in Cavan themselves, don't you?
Yeah, we live in Cavan.
So there you are, folks. We'd like to say hi to all Abby's folk all over the world. Enjoy the parade. Say hi. Hi. We'd like to say hi to Anne and Bob Short, and they're in the villages in Florida. To Seamus Quinn, our very own Seamus Quinn from Country Town with Quinn, who's down in Australia at the moment. Seamus, what can I say? I wish you were here. And now we'd also like to say to the Zaba family, and they're from Coot Hill, but they're living in Florida at the moment. Oh, can we say happy St. Patrick's Day here from us all in Cavan. Welcome to the Anglo-Celt viewers from all around the world. If you like us and you're watching Cavan Town St. Patrick's Day Parade, please like and share. And welcome to Niamh Smith TD. Great day, and you're looking fabulous in your green.
So are you, Áine? This morning, your beautiful hat, which you've just told me was made by a pair of creative hands here in Cavan Town.
Yes, that's right. It's by Davina Lynch, the Minch Bob hat.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. So great to support our home artists, isn't that right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is another day for performing artists and literary artists and visual artists right across the world, but particularly here in Cavan today.
And that's what I was just going to say about St. Patrick's Day today, Niamh, is that what is the tradition of St. Patrick's Day Parade. Actually, St. Patrick comes from the death date of St. Patrick, but it's a day where we like to produce our best on the day, our best of ourselves and the best of our culture, and that's what the parades around the country are all about.
Absolutely. I mean, it's wonderful to see the little kids here in Cavan Town doing their Irish dancing, and it does remind us how deep-bedded, I suppose, our Irish culture and history is, our language, our dancing, the spoken word, all of that, and it's a day that we kind of celebrate that, and it brings it to the forefront of everybody's mind how wonderful it is to be Irish.
Yes, and also we like to say crack agus ceol, and that could be plenty of it today. And of course, we'd like to mention the rugby team.
Yes, absolutely. The big Grand Slam is on today as well.
By the end of the evening, we will be celebrating a Grand Slam.
Absolutely. There'll be plenty of there's plenty of options for people today. They can be out on their streets looking at the beautiful parades and costumes and floats that everybody's put a massive effort into. Like, there's so much work that goes on into preparing for today and giving some entertainment for the people who do come out to see. And we have to remember all the volunteers that work in the background that make today possible. It's wonderful.
Done. And also as well, Niamh, I'd like to mention all our folk abroad who are looking on today, even looking on to Cavan, to Irish Web TV today.
Yeah.
It's still a part of them and a tricky part of them with their culture at home and abroad, and it's great for them to look in and see what's going on at home. And we'd like to say hi to everybody looking in from abroad.
Absolutely. Hi everybody.
Well done. Ish, August and Ish, Paul Cox, and Paul once again.
Forte Áine, and we've got a bit of there's a slight flurry of, I think it's a special effect that's flying through the air. But so far the weather's fantastic. We're going to have a brilliant parade.
Yeah, Paul, tell us about the parade, because you've already been up in the car park. Tell us.
It's bigger and better than ever before, and there's not so much machinery this year, so lots more children involvement this year. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Really looking forward
And
to
of
it.
course the special effects, the snow.
Yes.
Doesn't matter, it makes it all the better.
It's cold, but it's beautiful. The sun is out, so get down here or wherever you're watching in the world. Let us know, and we'll say hello to you. So
there you are, folks. Brilliant parade lined up. Stay with us. You're on watching Irish Web TV. Hi. Senator Joe O'Reilly. Love Russia.
Tá sé go hintach agus tá slua mór ag chocolate céile don lá speisialta seo. I would like to say a special hello to people who may be watching us abroad.
Further down.
Further down. I'd like to certainly say hello to all of our emigrants everywhere, people who are away on holidays with their families. It's a very special day. It's a day when we remember what's known as the Irish diaspora, which is really our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our friends all over the world. I have a very special set of cousins myself in both England and indeed in America, in a couple of places in New York and in Boston. So it's a very, very special day for everyone.
Sure. August, we'd like to say as well that St. Patrick's Day every day in Ireland and globally in the world just gets better and better and better.
Yes, it's getting larger. I mean, we have parades in all the towns. I was listening to the radio.
All the main cities in the world as well.
All the main cities, yeah. And I was coming down the road today on you listening to national radio, and they were saying that in fact in America the festivities are now extended to week-long and almost a month.
So
it's wonderful.
Great. It's a great showcase for us to show our talents and our hospitality to people all over the world, and also to use on Couple of Fuckle as well.
Sure, and very well done to you all, and to Cavan TV on the way that you show Cavan abroad and maintain the vital links with our people.
That's what we love to do. We love to bring you to Cavan and Cavan to you. Buíochas míle good.
Agus leat féin agus tásúlam go manaí gach eile duine sult agus tábnam as an lá speisialta náisiúnta seo.
Slán! And hi, and here we have the Brennan family from Cavan, and they want to shake and wave and say hi to all their friends all over the world. Hi!
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
And welcome to Daniel Downey, Sinn Féin councillor. Daniel, you are looking so Irish.
Áine, we are Irish today. We're all Irish.
I'm proud to be Irish.
A complete celebration. Regardless whether or not you are Irish today, we're all Irish in the world.
We're all Irish today.
Yeah.
That's what you were going to say something about, Daniel. Global Irish.
Yeah, it's. I've spent about 6 different St. Patrick's Days in 6 different countries celebrating how brilliant Irishness is. And can you think of any other small country where Irishness is celebrated so much around the world? It's just vibrant, fantastic. We're such a great great little people to have come from such a small island, and yet the entire world turns itself green for this one day. It's beautiful.
And that is the message that we're trying to send abroad to everybody, to all the folk logged in, watching all over the world. We're celebrating Irish. You can celebrate Irish. Watch us celebrating Irish. We're celebrating it here so that you can watch it. Daniel, we have a great parade coming up.
It'll be fantastic, absolutely brilliant. A lot of it's local. There's a few guests as well, and we're looking forward to a real vibrant, brilliant green parade today.
Okay, so let's say hi to all the folk you know all over the world.
So,
Happy St. Patrick's
Happy St. Patrick's
Day! Shanna, I'd like to say more greetings to folk all over the world, and it's getting really windy and there's a few snowflakes here, but hold on. I'd like to say a very special hello to Nicola Garrod and little Oisin McCullough, and they're all the way in Yonkers in New York. And also to Christina Mills, who is in the Bronx. I'd like to say hello to Par Gallagher and his daughter Dervla, and also to John Louis Smith from Ballina and all his family in New York. That's it, folks. You're watching Irish Web TV. Please keep watching. We are St. Patrick's Day Live Parade 2018. From all the happy children in Cavan, say hi, Fóta! Agus Anish, Desi and Sarah, they come here every year to Cavan's St. Patrick's Day Parade. Desi, another year.
Yeah, another year is right. I'm very glad to be back again. I think it's the coldest St. Patrick's Day I've been
Do you
here.
not remember it was very wet last year?
It's all something, but this is cold anyway, but we hope we'll have no snow.
Yeah, and I must say, Sarah, you're looking fabulous again this year.
Thank you. And always.
As always, well stuff. So, are you going to do the usual thing and do the round of the parade?
We're going to two parades this year.
Yeah.
Cavan and Castlepollard.
Well done. And by any chance, are you going to watch the rugby?
Yes, we're going to watch the rugby.
Up Ireland for the Grand Slam! Way, wave to the camera, way! That's it, folks. That's it. St. Patrick's Day Parade 2018.